So sharing my screen. And right, yesterday we had discussed about how to install your JDK. Okay. So let's continue. I think we have covered all this in the yesterday's session about cell introduction to Selenium, everything. So what are different components of Selenium suite, and we had discussed about all that. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Friends, and we had discussed about all that, and we just started a quick introduction to Java and OOP, and then yesterday we have seen how to install JDK for Java, right? And today I think we should see how to install Eclipse, and then we should create our first application in Eclipse, and then we can continue with our Java thing, right? So can we start with our Eclipse installation? I think today you need, if you have any doubts, you can ask me because I'm providing access to this chart today. So that if you have questions or if you have any issues, just let me know. We can discuss. Okay. So let's continue. So this is the Eclipse path. Actually, what I'll do is I'll share this link. You can go to this particular download link. Okay. Just a minute. All right. I'm just adding here in the chart so that what you can do, you can download Eclipse from this particular path. Okay. So first, if you don't have Eclipse in your machine, if your Eclipse is not set up, so what you should do is, friends, whatever I have shared in the link, so just click on that. When you click on that, what happens is you go to this Eclipse download packages, okay, and you can download the latest one. You can see here, the right side one here. You can download this. Okay, can you do this now? I can do a quick workshop on this today. So what we can do is we can set up this Eclipse for everyone, and then from tomorrow today, once this is done, we can continue with our Java thing. So let's start. So what do you do? Whichever the link I shared in the chat box. Okay, click on it. It will take to the Eclipse website, Eclipse portal. From that portal, you can download the latest one. It is about 2023 9th month, which is in the just from September. That should be from September. That is the latest package what we have for Eclipse. Okay. And once you download, please confirm. Then I'll show you other steps. Each step. So this is the one you should download. Maybe you can see here in the portal. When you click on that link which I shared you in the chat box, it will take you to this portal here. And you can see at the right side, you can have your Eclipse, which is 64-bit. Suppose if it is Mac, you have Mac here. You can download this for your Mac machine. Okay. And Linux, you can have this for your Linux machine. Okay. It's not just specific to Windows. If you have any other systems other than, Windows, then you can download an installer for other operating systems for Mac and Linux from here. Okay, is this clear for all of you, friends? So what do you do right now? Once that is done, what you have to do is, so here if you see, you have to down when you download, you'll get an installer like this. If you see here, something like this Eclipse installer GRE Windows 64.exe. You get something like this. So what you have to do? You have to do the installation of your Eclipse in your local machine. So what you should do is, simply speaking, let me just show you. Maybe I can again walk through you. So where is this? This is the Eclipse package. When you click on download, and you can see here, this is the mirror what we have. You can download from here. Click on download here. When you say download, your installer gets started downloading. So just wait until this is finished. You need to wait for this to get finished. Once that is done, what you have to do? So once this installation is done, already I have enough downloaders. This installer is downloaded in my machine. So what to do? I'm not continuing my download, just to show you that we have to download this. Once you download this, you can find this in your downloads. Go to the downloads, and if you see the downloads, you can see these are all installers which got downloaded. So what I do is, I just use one installer to install this Eclipse. So once this exe is .exe installer is downloaded, double click on that and then click on run. So this PPT I have created very clear steps actually. Even if you go through that, that would be more than enough. Okay, you can see here. So what did you do now? Once that is done, you have to double click on that exe. When you double click, you get a run window like this. So what you have to do, click on that run. Are you able to follow? Just can you please confirm if you are able to follow or not, friends? Following? And are you able to do it? If you have any questions, just ping me, okay? Or you can wait till for the you can wait this end of the session so that I can help you to do these installations. Make sure that setup is ready for everyone, okay? Already you have Java in your machine, right? Java got installed, right, for everyone? Okay, let's continue. I don't want to waste time. So maybe I'll walk through it with this example. Okay. So once Java is there, then you have to set up this Eclipse. Okay. What you do is when you click on this installer, you get a run window. Is this exe downloaded for all of you? We can choose the latest one. We don't have any problem. Choose the latest one. Is this downloaded for everyone, friends? Just confirm in the chat box. Okay. Next one. If it is downloaded, what you do is double click on that and then say run. Just confirm if you are able to do each step so that I can, take you step by step so that you don't have any issues while installing. So it's so simple. Just when you click on installer, you just need to click on run, and then you should choose this. The first one, Eclipse IDE for Java developers. This should be enough for us. There are many Eclipse. So different versions of Eclipse have used for different purpose by different kind of developers. So you can see here. See, we have Eclipse for CCPP. We have Eclipse for embedded C, CPP. We have Eclipse for PHP. We have Eclipse for committers. We have Eclipse for all this. But what we need for Selenium is this is enough for us. What you do is so click on this, and you have a again another installer here. Another I mean slide here. In this you don't need to worry about anything else. When you say Java 17 plus virtual machine, you don't need to care about it. Just click on install. First, make sure that you are installing this version. Later on, we'll see. When you say click on install, even this gets installed here. Okay, you should do this installation. I'm just showing you clearly each step so that you don't have any issues to install this Eclipse. Earlier, we used to get zip files. Even now, you can get that zips if it is a older version or archived version. Okay, we can get that. But now, in the latest versions, they are giving it as an installer. This Eclipse, community, they are providing this Eclipse software as a Eclipse IDE as a installer, so that you can download it and install it. So now we are ready. You can launch your Eclipse in 2 ways. Okay. How do you can launch? Either you can directly click on this, or it would create a desktop shortcut. You can see here. When I install it, we have a shortcut created in our desktop. What you can do is you can close this and go there. Okay, you can say yes. I closed it. Anyhow, it's automatically launching this Eclipse. Let's just wait. If not, what you have to do? If not, you can see here you have shortcut created in your desktop, and you can see here this is for our latest version, which is 2023 9. And when you click on this, your Eclipse will start. Yeah, when you get that pop-up, you can see here, choose this Eclipse IDE for Java developer. Somebody is asking me. So choose this, the first one, click on this. It will ask you to install, just blindly install it. Okay, somebody is, Kishore, you can do that, okay? Now, once that is installed, you got it, right? You open your Eclipse. So now what I should do? I should start Eclipse. Once this shortcut is created, double click on this. Now you can see Eclipse starting. Can you see here? If you see here, this is we can see here, it's getting started. And you can choose this workspace wherever you want. It's not like it should be here. You can say browse, and you can choose that workspace location as D drive or E drive. You can see I can choose D drive monoram. Okay, slash again inside that you can create a subfolder for Java programs. Okay, it's all up to you. Okay, inside this you can simply say just saying simple folder for this Java programs. You can say, and then what shall you do now? Click on select folder. So this will be your path in D drive. Maybe I think my C drive is having less memory or less that I mean this uh, hard disk size. So I choose this D drive now. So now click on launch. You don't need to do anything. Simply blindly click on this launch. So you got it right. Once this download happens, if you see here, a desktop shortcut is created. Double click on that. When you double click on that, that Eclipse launcher will start the Eclipse thing and ask you to choose the workspace. You can see just now I have chosen a different workspace instead of default workspace. Usually it will create this Eclipse in C drive users admin, and then that Eclipse workspace will be there. But now I choose that to a different path. Okay. Now this is how the welcome page of Eclipse look like. If you are already familiar with it, that's well and good. So if you are starting for the first time, then your welcome page look like this, and then close this. You don't need that welcome. And now what you should do now? So this is your Eclipse, and you have to create your first Eclipse project. This is the latest version of Eclipse. So you get by default with multiple things. You can have a default Maven project. You can create Maven directly. You have a Git integration. I believe you can have a Gradle integration. All this kind of supports is there for this new Eclipse. All of you are able to do this till this point, able to download and install your Eclipse. Can you please confirm in the chat box if you are able to download and if you are able to install and if you are able to open your Eclipse? Can you please confirm in the chat box? Here, you don't need to do anything. Just close this welcome page. This is not needed. I'll show you how to create a Java project now. Okay. I'll show you, Kishore. You can follow this thing. No problem. No issues. This is clearly recorded. You can go through this video, or even if it is little delayed, also no issues. Okay. All of you are ready with this till this point. All of you are ready till this point. Okay. Everyone confirms like you are good till this point, right? Next, I'm showing you how to create a simple Eclipse project here. You can go to the uh, file. Now, what you are doing, creating an Eclipse project. New. I'm going very slowly so that everybody understands how to do this. Okay. Once this Eclipse is downloaded and it is ready, and if you are here, so now when you see that welcome page, close that welcome page, and you can see this kind of window. When you see that, go to file and then say new and then Java project. And this is where you have to create your project. Observe these things very carefully. You don't have Java 17 installed in our machine. If you have that version, you are well and good. So you don't need to make any changes to this JRE. Suppose in my machine, I don't have 17. In my machine, I have only Java 8 version. What is that? In my machine, I have Java 8 version. So what should I do? I should change my execution environment to Java 8. So you can just click on this drop down menu button, and then you can choose your JRE environment as 1.8. If you don't make this change, you get an error while trying to run your Eclipse application, I mean Java program. You got this point, right? Change your JRE version in your while creating your project, because by default the latest one chooses Java 1. Java 17. This is the version it chooses. If it is there in your machine, it's well and good. If it is not there, just drop down this and then choose your whichever the version that is installed in your machine. I believe now Java 21 is is running. So, but if you have installed 1.8, 1.9, 1.10, 1.7, then choose that version. In my machine, I have 1.8, which is the stable one. So I choose that. And then here, the project name gives some project. I mean, some name to that. Okay. You can, I'm just giving it as a Selenium, okay, project. Just say something like Selenium project. Okay. You can give whatever name you want, some meaningful name, of course, whatever in sense, don't give some, something, a random name. Make sure you are providing some meaningful names to your project. I just gave it as a Selenium project. Okay. And then once I just entered this project name, once I selected proper JR, you can see these buttons are enabled here. So this is what you have to do. We are done now. So just say finish. You don't need to say next all that. Simply you can say finish. And you can see here, what is that, friends? Here, your project is created in the package explorer. Okay, just expand it. You can see this is the follow, project structure of your Java. You have a JRE which is selected to, which is set to 1.8, and then you have your source. You have to create your Java programs under this source. I hope this is clear for all of you, friends. So what should you do now? You have to create your projects under this. Can everybody start creating these projects, which is compatible to Selenium, please? So all these versions are compatible, Vijay. Specific to, if you download that latest one supports Java 17. Okay. Latest one supports Java 17. But suppose in your machine you have installed some Java 8 or Java 9. I have clearly shown you. While creating the project itself, choose whichever the version you have installed in your machine. So install JREs. Change that 17 to your respective JRE, which is installed in your machine. I just showed you. Okay, else, again, this recording is very clear. You can go through that. Okay. Now, next. Still, if you have issues, you can screen share me. I can just help you to select a compatible version for your Eclipse, which is there in your machine. Okay. Excuse me. So what you do now is this project created for all of you. You can just say yes with some hand gestures, or you can just type in the chat box, friends. So are you good now? If all of you are good, then are you able to install, and are you able to create a project till this point? Everyone is good. Okay. I think Shankar is still struggling. Okay, Shankar, we'll just keep it for the end of this session. Okay. You can wait. You know, we'll see. Right. Okay. What do we do now? Shall I just show you how to create a simple application and test whether this installation is done properly or not? Shall we do that now? Are you ready for that? Can I get an S from all of you? Okay, thank you. Let's do that. Let's show you how to create a simple first application in Eclipse. Right click on this source. What should you do? Steps are very clear. Just listen to this what we are doing here. Observe it clearly. Just observe your Eclipse window here. Right click on this source and then new. Okay, I'm going very slow so that everybody will catch it up. And then choose class. What should you do? There are many components of your Java program, like class, like interface, like enum, all that. But what is needed for us? We need a Java class here. And choose class here. And don't immediately just give class name and click on finish. If you are going to do development in a real-time environment, one is package is very much needed. So you have to practice this habit of providing the package name in a real-time environment. That is must in when you do development in a real environment. Second thing, then you should provide your name of the application. So package generally usually people give it as com dot starts with something like this. So I'm giving as known tech. Similarly, if it is a, I mean, suppose you are working in a real-time project, and if it is a some bank project or some other insurance project, they say something com dot, some credit dot, something like that, or credit card dot, some visa dot. That they create a package like that. By default, that package represents for which kind of this thing you are creating your program. So this package is very important in a real environment. Okay. Anyhow, you get a better understanding when we quickly go through that package topic. Okay. So now name. You can give name as some. For now, you can just give it as test because this is first program, right? You can just give it as text test. Later on, you can provide meaningful names to your I mean this programs. Like depends on kind of logic you are implementing. You can provide that name to the Java class. Okay. For now, I'm just giving it as test because this is my first application. So I would like to test that. Okay. And click on finish. Don't worry about what is this java.lang.object. So this is actually the super class of all classes, but this is not needed at this stage. You are too, you know, new to this, and don't worry about all this. If you just look at these things, what are all these? Why these kind of you know things or components are here? Should I click on it or should I leave it? If you have all these questions, what I just tell is just give this package name and just give this class name. That's all enough. You don't need to click on anything and just say finish. Your job is done. If you want to know more about them, we can discuss it later. I can clearly give you a picture about each and every button or that radio button that is there or check boxes that is there. So you created a simple what shall I say your Java class here. But this is not enough for us. If you just create a Java class, this is not enough. First, everyone try to create a Java class like this first. Okay, once you are done, just confirm. Then I'll show you how to continue to add a main in that and then how to test it. Okay. Are you good till this point? Right. So once this is done, what you should do is add main inside this. You can just type main and say control space bar and what you can do, you should get main method here by default. So you can see here, yes, this is when you just say control space bar, you can get this main here and then click on it. You just select it. Automatically main method is added to your program. Or you can type this as is. This public should be in lowercase, static should be in lowercase, void should be in lowercase, main should be in lowercase, only in string S should be capital. Okay, so these are all keywords. This is the signature of main method. Public static void is signature, and string is a class. And every class starting letter should be uppercase. When you are giving a class name, one important thing, one important rule, all everyone has to remember is, excuse me. So this is the one. So that is a simple comment in Java. Every class name starting letter, okay, should be uppercase. Just follow this naming standard. Okay. This is the very basic standard. Also, if you want to be more clear, suppose if there are two words, suppose employee test, E should be capital, T should be capital. Means every inner word starting letter should be capital. When you are giving a name to any class, that is the naming standard you should follow. So every inner word starting letter should be uppercase. Inner word means again not only the beginning word of your class name. So T is capital. Similarly, if there is any other word inside that, even that starting letter of each word has to be capital. That is the naming standard. Okay, follow it. Okay, every inner word. These are things you have to follow. Tomorrow, when you get into the development or this Selenium automation, you have these are very essential things. You don't have a choice to skip them. You cannot say that I'll skip. I didn't like it. Okay. Every inner word starting letter is letter must be uppercase. So this is the rule. I mean, not a rule. It is a standard. Rule means you must follow. Standard means if you don't follow, nothing happens. But people don't appreciate it tomorrow because most of you are working, you know very well. So that once that is done, once this is there in your machine, just test it with a simple print statement system.out.println. What you can say here, just type hello world. Okay, so let's see. Welcome to Selenium. Okay, I'm just saying a little bigger one. So this is a simple excuse me, a statement you can add in the print statement. Our print statement in Java is this system.out.println. I'm just testing it. Maybe if you ask me, we don't know anything, we didn't understand anything. Anyhow, we will have a quick walkthrough through these basics. Okay, so for now, what you can do? So just type, enter this main, I mean, print statement, and then just pass any string to test your program. So what is this now? Where are we now? We have just created a simple test program, so that what you should do now, you just need to go to the run environment, and then just run this to see that whether all that Eclipse setup is clearly done or not. So what you do, right click on this and then say run as, and then say Java application. At the bottom you should see some output. If you see here, friends, can you see the output here? Yes, we are good now. We are able to run our first Eclipse program successfully in Java. Okay, I hope all of you are successful now. Can you confirm on your machines if you are able to do this? Can you confirm this in chat box, friends? This is a very simple program. I don't think it's very difficult to do anything here. Okay. All of you are able to do this setup. If not, even if you cannot, or if anything is missing, you have two options. Either stay back at the end of this session, or you can follow this. No problem. If you just launched Santoshi, you can just create a simple application like this. Okay. Anyone needs any help, you can stay back. No issues. I'll guide you. Okay, and make sure that you are good with this. So this is the basic setup you should do with Eclipse. This everything is detailed now, and it's clearly recorded. Still, you can if you have issues, you don't need to worry about that. You can go through this, or you can stay back. I can help you in whichever the way you want. Okay, next, let's switch to the next discussion. Are you ready for next one? So what we do is again, I don't take much time. We'll just quickly go through all this stuff. Okay, what we do is now these steps are these are all for installing it. You can see even I'll share this all these steps as well with you. Uh, so this is more than enough for us. These steps are clearly documented, clearly, because I took a lot of time to create this document last night. Okay, so to make sure that anyone can be able to create a simple Eclipse project by following these steps. Okay. So you can see here till the time we run this hello world, we have all that clear. Every step is clearly captured. So even if you have problem, so this document is more than enough. And then we have a live running video that is enough. Now let's go to the next topic of our Java. So we have discussed all this, friends. Okay. So I have shared the links with you. Even I can share these also. This is for Java. So if you have it, okay, no problem. If you don't have, you can copy from the chat box even today. Let me just share with you. Next one. After this, what do we do now, friends? Let's continue with our Java fundamentals. Meanwhile, you can do the setup. Okay, anybody is still in the process of doing it, please do it. Now, after this, let me just share this Java fundamentals. I don't take much time here. Like, we if it is a regular Java session, we generally do that training for at least a month, 1.5 months, or 2 months. But for us, as our focus is on Selenium, we'll just try to complete it within just 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, all these basics. So now, Java fundamentals, whatever that is necessary, I'll talk in this session. Okay. So first thing, see any language. If you are learning any language, these fundamentals are very important. And what do we have here? We should understand what are variables, and then keywords, and then constants, and then data types, and then what is that last one, team operators. So these are very few very important basics. You have to start, anyone has to start here. So what I am doing is assuming that you don't have any Java background, I just started here. Okay. So there is a small typo. Let me correct this thing. Okay. So let's start with variable now. What is a variable? Uh, Let me start here. Okay. Variable is, all of us know this, right? What is a variable? It's an identifier which identifies a value, right? So Java is a typed language actually, like many other, like Python. This is not dynamic. This is a static typed language. So when I say static typed means you should provide the data type for that. You got it, friends? Like Python, you don't have a choice to ignore data type, but in Java, it is very much necessary to declare data type. Understood this, friends? So what do you do right now? So let's start with variable. So it's just like a name given to a value. So you have a value, but to identify this, you need some name. So that is a variable, something like this. And this name doesn't have a, so we cannot just declare like this in a Java program. So what we should do? This needs a data type before this variable. Every variable should be declared with a data type. What is that data type depends on type of data. Which one you want to use, what data you want to use in the program, just declare that type before that, and then put a semicolon at the end. This is how just we need to define, declare a variable in Java. Okay. So just what you have to do, team, variable, I'll just type here, is an identifier. What it does now, which identifies value. That is one thing. Next one. Second thing is the syntax part. See, in a program, you don't have anything difficult if you want to just understand technicalities of a program. So what you should do is just understand syntax. Just follow. It's a rule. Just follow it blindly. See, I see many people saying that I have this fear of programming, but don't have that. Just follow the syntaxes. That's more than enough just to become a decent programmer. Right? So syntax is a rule. Just follow it as is. So the syntax of variable is data type. Okay, that is first thing. Var name, or you can create, if you want, you can create a variable name equal to some value. This is directly giving a value. If you are from, school or college, most of you like to input something from keyboard, right? So that we do with scanner. I'll talk about it later. So in a real environment, that the scanner concept is very rarely used, okay? Because reading values from keyboard and printing, all that doesn't happen when you are doing development in a real-time environment. Yes, we put prints for testing purpose. But when you do it, move it to this prod or pre-prod or any other environments, we don't use print statements. We have to remove them. Usually we do this, all that with some logging. In a real environment, you have to apply logging. I'll show you a few scenarios how to do this logging for your Selenium, this thing, okay? So that what happens, every step that you are running in your program is entered into that log information so that you can verify it if you have any, if you see any issues. So that's how it goes in a real environment. Just understand all this, what we are discussing in the session, because tomorrow in interview, if they ask you, how do you just test run your program? How do you see the output? All that. So you have to answer them carefully, so that is very important. So this is the syntax of your variable data type var name equal to value. You take a simple example. You don't worry about data type. I'll talk about it now itself in today's session. So you have to focus on variable name today. That's all. Variable name, just let's take an example, some int a equal to 10. So int is data type here. If you ask me what is this, we'll talk about it and just ignore it for some time and just focus on this. This is variable name, this is value. Okay, follow the syntax as is. So this is one thing. Next one after this. What is that? Rules. You have to follow rules if you are declaring a variable in Java as well. Anywhere that rule is there. So if it is a variable in Java, it should start with alphabet and underscore. So that is first one. So what is that? It should start with, it has to start with the alphabet and underscore. That is one thing. And second thing is no special symbols. So what is that? No special symbols, and then no spaces. Don't use any spaces in variable. I'm not talking about data type. I'm just talking about variable name here. Okay. No spaces. And don't use keywords as variable names. No keywords as a variable names. You can just see this. You can easily understand if you see no keywords as a variable names. Or in fact, don't use keywords as identifiers. Just remember. Of course, you can have digits in a variable name following the first rule. After alphabet, you can have a digit. After underscore, you can have a digit. But don't start your variable name with no digit. That is illegal, not legal. It is illegal. So these are the rules you must follow if you are declaring a variable in Java. Okay. I hope you are all of you are clear with these rules, right? Start with the alphabet or underscore, and then don't use any special symbols, don't use spaces, and don't use keywords as variable names. So now what else we should do? Just a minute, I think we can add one more dollar. Can we add dollar in Java? Let me quickly just check it out. Java rules to declare. Just a minute, because I just have a small this thing. You can choose anything of your choice. Okay. These guys, we are not clear. I believe. Okay, let's see in a Java T pointer. I don't think they were clearly mentioning the rule. Geek for kicks. Let me just see. Just a minute, friends. I just have a small doubt. Underscore or dollar, I believe something is allowed. Okay, what I'll do is I'll quickly check it instead of wasting time there. Which is allowed. Just for example, in some okay, uh, some a123 equal to 10. This is a simple variable, and then put semicolon, end it with semicolon, and then print it. This is a simple variable, and just print it a123. This is a valid variable. You can run it, no problem. You can quickly run it. You got 10 here if you see. And similarly, underscore 123. This will also work because it can start with underscore. This will work. Proceed. Okay, sorry. Here we have to change your variable name. Okay, you can see here. I put underscore here. It has to be underscore in the print. Okay, click on it. You got it. Maybe dollar. Let me just. I think dollar should be allowed. It can start with dollar as well. Let me quickly check it and then run it. Perfect. See, and then if suppose you if you think that others are allowed, then you will be messed up. Because suppose I am just taking a hash. Let's try to start with hash. You can see an immediate error there. So the rule is simple. A variable can start with alphabet underscore or one more is what is that team or a dollar because this is also important. Rules you have to be very clear. So are you good with this variable name now? What are the rules you should declare, and then how to declare the syntax of this variable? All this is clear, right? Okay, next one. So what do we do right now? Then we'll just test this rules here. I'll just ask you quick questions on these variables. Maybe you can answer it. Okay. A123 valid variable or invalid? Just type in the chat box. Underscore 123 valid or invalid. A underscore 12 underscore dollar valid or invalid. 12 ABC valid or invalid. A plus 123 valid or invalid. A space 123 valid or invalid. Just type in the chat box. Just please give me quick answers. Okay. Then you get a clear idea how to declare, how to name your variables following these rules. You got it, Finn? So just answer this quickly. Just quickly answer this. So we'll switch to the next topic. Okay. So that's it, friends. Hmm. Okay. Please quickly answer. Quickly answer. We'll just jump to the next topic again. Okay, friends, let's continue. So here, if you see here, this is a valid variable. Just a okay, friends, let's continue. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll repeat it. From which one we missed here? From keywords, from the topic of keywords. From where? Can you let me know? Shall I restart the keywords thing? Okay, now this is about the next thing is about keywords. Keywords is built-in words, okay? And you can see here, friends, and here, these are all examples like int, float, double, all these are keywords, okay? Interface. And the rules you should follow with keywords is don't use keywords as identifiers. Never ever use keywords as identifiers. And keywords must be in lowercase. You should not declare keywords in uppercase. That is very much important, friends, okay? Understood now? So this is a quick idea. This mute concept quite, happens quite often when we are doing in meetings in office. We'll be in double mute. Sometimes we keep talking. The others don't understand until, after a while. So I'm sorry for that. I think you are clear now, right, with keywords? Then constants. Let's quickly have a quick idea about constants. So we'll just quickly fix this and then tomorrow we'll talk about data types. Constants means fixed values, or you can call this as data, or you can call this as literal. Okay, this is about constant. And how many constants are there in Java? Java has character constants, and then numeric, and then what else do we have? Boolean. Okay, so these are three different types of constants we have in Java: character, numeric, and Boolean. Right? So character means something like alphabets, all alphabets, small a to small z, or capital A to capital Z. Okay, if anybody don't have idea about character type of data, just have a quick understanding here. Okay, right. So next one, digits 0 to 9, something like this. So you have digits from 0 to 9. That is one more. And then okay, and then words. Words are also character type. So, and then what else? Anything, all the symbols in the keyboard is a character type. Okay, a character set is again all alphabets, all special symbols again. Okay, special symbols. Even these are all character type. Okay, let me just correct. I hope this is clear for all of you friends. This is about a quick idea about character constant. Generally, these are two types. One is a single character constant. Okay, I just say CC. And then another one is string here. Two types here. Oh, so first one is a single character constant. Second one is string type. Single character means what? I'll just quickly tell you. Single letter in single quotes. It is single character or one in single quotes or some special symbol in single quotes, something like this. This is single character. You might ask me a question. Suppose I put 10 in single quotes. Is this valid or invalid? Can you have 10 in single quotes? So the definition of single character is a single letter in single quotes, a single character in single quotes, single letter in a single. It might be anything. It might be numeric or it might be character or it might be anything. Just it has to be in a single letter in single quotes. Okay. These are the examples here. So now the last one, just tell me quickly, is it valid or invalid? As per the definition, these three are correct, valid. For the last one, just tell me if this is valid or invalid. Need your quick answer. So quick answer, friends. Is it valid or invalid? The last one. Quick answer. Quick answer. Come on, friends. This is invalid. Why? Because as per definition, single letter in single quotes is single character. So it's not valid. Maybe if you have a doubt, let me just show you. Here in this example, just take some some. For this, we have to use char keyword. Don't worry about the data type. I'll talk about it maybe in tomorrow's session quickly. So here, if you put something in single quotes, it works. No issues with that. I'm just printing it here. It works. I'm just showing you with a practical example if it is valid or invalid. Suppose you put dollar, it still works. You can see here you have output. Suppose if you put 10 here, now immediately you can see an error here. So read that error, see that error, invalid character constant. Are you seeing this, friends? I put 10 in single quotes. I put 10 in single quotes. There is no issue with that. But still you are seeing an error because usually as per definition, if it is a single character, it should be in single quotes. Okay, as per definition of single character constant, single letter should be there. If you give 10, it won't accept. Got it right? Max it has to have up to 9 only, 0 to 9. You can see 0 to 9, that too in quotes is digit. This is a character type. Okay, if you put it in any number in quotes is a character. If you ask me, sir, this is what shall I say? These are digits or numbers. How come this is a character? If you ask this question, a cross question, my answer to this is, or not my answer. The standard answer for this is, once you put a number and digit in quotes, it's no more a number, but it's a character. Remember that, okay? Just for your clarity. So these basics, what we do here is more than enough for you just to get into this Selenium thing. Now, with practical program, are you clear now whether it is valid or invalid from the program itself? See, friends, if you have any doubt, just quickly test it in your program. That's more than enough, to understand, to conclude if it is right or if it is wrong. Okay, that's all, friends. So this is about single character constant. What we do is we'll stop here for today. Tomorrow it will be a good session, and don't miss that fundamental session. Okay. So that's it, friends. We'll stop here for today because you have office, I have office, everyone has office. Okay. Anybody wants any help with your setup? Just please stay back. I can help you. I believe you can talk to me now. Okay. Yeah, I think I have unmuted this mic. Just see that, friends. If you are able to talk to me, if anybody needs help.
Yes, I'll stay back.
Uh, Sant so is it Santoshi?
Santoshi, yes.
Yes, yes, Santosh. Again, same issue like yesterday. Please dial from the mobile. That would be better for us. Okay.
Yeah, I'll add the.
Yesterday, I think I have uploaded all the videos so far. Nothing
Yeah,
is
yeah,
pending.
yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So somebody, Vijay, already we have yesterday's video in the group actually. Today's we will definitely upload it. Okay. Right. Yeah, Santosh, please dial from your mobile and we'll walk through that. We'll help. I'll help you with the setup.
yeah. Just give me 1 second. I will be able to put my headphones. You should be able to hear clearly. 1 second.
Sure, sure. No issues.
Is it better now? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Santosh. Yes,
Mhm.
that's fine.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
perfect.
Cool. Yeah. I want to share my screen quickly.
Yeah, sure, sure. Definitely.
So I'm up to here. So my system was super slow and I was not able to,
Yeah,
go past it. So I'm up to here. I know
yeah,
you will be sending me the recording, but I want to finish this now, so I
yeah.
will
No
not take
issues.
much time. Yeah,
Maximum, you are almost there. It's hardly take a minute or more
yeah, yeah,
than
sure, sure. Yeah.
less than a minute.
So,
Okay, close that welcome, or you can directly go to file
yeah, I'll go to file. Yeah,
and then new,
clap.
and then a Java project. Okay,
Yeah,
and there
sorry.
choose your project name and change your JRE. Do you have a Java 17 installed in your machine?
Um, I'm
Which
not
version
100%
system?
sure. I think
1.8, I
yesterday's
believe.
one it was 1.8. Yes, yes,
Yes,
correct.
yesterday we did, right?
Yes,
So 1
correct.
point, you select 1.8
Yeah.
and then choose your name. You choose Java 18, not I. We need 1.8, Santoshi.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Please choose 1.8, okay? And
Yeah.
then give the project name there, something like test. Just give test for time being, okay? And then click on finish. That's enough.
Okay.
Okay, you can close
Yeah.
that welcome window. It will come actually, but you can close that welcome window.
Yeah, I closed it.
Yeah, open your Eclipse again. Please open Eclipse. Your project might be created by now. You can see there. Just you gave that test, right?
Uh,
No, no, no.
yeah.
Already you have created a project. Open it. Somewhere your Eclipse might be open.
Okay.
Just now we created a project, right?
Yeah, that's right. I closed the welcome page. That's all I
Oh,
did.
oh. When you close welcome, still your Eclipse will be open,
Yeah,
Santoshi.
yeah, correct, correct. But I don't know, for some reason I cannot see it here. Do you want me to open it?
Yeah, but again, no problem. Double click on it. No issues. That's not a big issue.
I don't think this is the one, right? This is the one because that's how
Yeah,
I.
is that workspace you choose
Yeah, this is the
sometimes.
workspace I
Then
chose.
click on launch. Okay, no problem. Launch. Don't close it. Don't launch. Click on launch.
I
Launch.
thought I
Yes.
will go and C drive and see.
So I think the steps are clear, right? So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
the steps are very clear. Yeah,
now you
yeah, yeah.
close it. Close that again. That welcome you don't need.
Just this one, right? Just close
That
this one.
welcome page. Yeah, you can close that welcome page. Here, don't close the Eclipse window. Just close that only that welcome. You have that cross button.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. I got it. What is so?
Now
Okay,
you
just give
now
me
you. I think
1 second.
yeah, you created project, right? It should be already there, if I'm not wrong.
Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to close that welcome one and let's see.
Even if you don't close, nothing happen. I don't know why Eclipse is getting closed.
Yeah,
You have to close only that page. Don't close Eclipse, but just
yeah,
close
yeah,
that page.
yeah. I
Even if
just
it's
closed the welcome one. Yeah.
uh, even if you don't close, nothing happens.
Hmm.
It can be there.
Yeah.
You can go to file, just choose new Java project, and then give that Java project name, and then
Hmm.
choose that what shall I say version.
Yeah, this time I'll just close this one.
Yeah, go to file. I don't know, that project should be there already.
Like
Yeah,
this one?
you can see there, right? Test Java is there, right?
Yeah.
Expand it.
Yeah, this one, yes.
This is just you created.
Yeah.
Expand, expand it. Click on it. It should expand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right click on source. Right click on source. When you are creating a project, you should choose source. Right click and then new. Go to the don't click on source. I say SRC. Right click on SRC. Go to new and then choose class, Santoshi. Choose class. Yes. Now give some package com dot.
Dot.
Not there. That is the class name.
Sorry.
There is a package on top of this. There, go there and just provide some package name com dot some Selenium. Just give it as some Selenium. All lowercase. Package should be in lowercase again. Selenium, something of your choice. But it has to start either with com. Website domains are right or in. Okay,
Okay.
or net, something like that. Okay, com dot Selenium. Enough.
Yeah.
And give
Okay.
the name of the program as test. Just name it as test.
Yeah.
Okay, and then click
Yeah.
on. If you want, you can choose main method from here itself because this is a very basic program.
Yeah.
There is a checkbox there under the down, and the start letter should be uppercase, Santoshi. When you give
Oh,
class
yeah.
name,
Yes. Yes. You
I
told
told
me.
you in today's session clearly
Yes.
the naming
Correct.
standard.
Yeah.
Starting letter of every word in a class name should be uppercase,
Yeah. Sure.
and then choose that main. Tick that checkbox. Public static void main so that you don't need to create it in the program.
Yeah. Okay.
And other things you don't need to do anything. Inherit abstract methods, all that is not that you checked in or it is
It
by
was already
default.
there. It was
Okay,
already
no
there.
problem. Then just click on finish. Others you don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, if you click on, tick that check boxes, nothing happens. Just but not needed for now. So
Okay.
now you just print add a print statement in this Java program.
Yeah.
For now, just blindly add it. I will explain how it should be. System.out.println.
In the first one.
Yeah, inside that SYSO. Otherwise, type like this, Santoshi.
Yeah.
Inside that main method, inside main, inside main.
Yeah.
Yeah, capital S. S should be uppercase again.
In the first one, right?
Inside main method at line 7.
Line 7.
Inside
Yeah.
main.
Yeah.
Inside main. Yeah. SYSO. Type SYSO. S should be uppercase. No problem. SYSO. Just type it. Type it. Let's type it. SYSO. Control space bar. Control plus space bar. Apply both at a time.
Yeah.
Actually, it should give you the full this thing. Otherwise, type it, Santoshi. No problem. System. First type system. Dot out dot. S should be uppercase, but just remember
Yes.
this. Out. Out. Dot. Again. You can see there. Println. Dot print. Println. PRINTLEN. Sorry. And start a bracket. Open a bracket. And then just type in double quotes hello world. Inside that type in double quotes hello world and just end it with the single quote. Not inside, outside, after bracket. End it with semicolon. Close the bracket, close the bracket, close the bracket, and then close the bracket, and then semicolon. Okay, semicolon. Sorry,
Yeah.
I told single quote. Semicolon. As we
Yeah.
are good,
No.
just run the program. Maybe you can do the indentation. Control Shift some O or something. I don't remember. I'll tell tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Control Shift K. Just select your program and say Control Shift K.
This 1 second.
Control A. select your full program just to farm control plus shift plus K, or
Oh
just
yeah, one
Google,
second.
just Google it for formatting in Eclipse. Okay,
Yeah. Control Shift A. Yeah, I did that.
control plus shift plus K now.
Okay. Yeah.
Control plus shift plus K. Try
Mm-hmm.
that. It's long time. Just a minute. Let me just. No problem. That's not immediate necessity. Run the program now. Go to the run button there. You can see run window. Yeah, click on that. Otherwise, click on that. That would be enough for us. Yeah, just click on OK. You can run it in multiple ways in Eclipse. Okay. Yeah, perfect. You are done. Your setup is good now. It's quite healthy.
Good. Good. All good.
Good, right?
So yeah, it's all good. So that's all needed to do, right? It's all
Yeah.
good stuff.
Tomorrow, once I just teach you constants and data types, you can start doing some basic programs. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for this,
No
Manu.
problem. Thank you.
It's
Thank
a
you.
help. Yeah. Have a good day.
Yes, Santosh.